Happy draft day, everybody. Merry Christmas. We got to one of the best days of the year. Welcome into Patriots Today. I am Harrison Graham. Let's get into the latest Patriots draft rumors as we are just hours away from seeing what happens at number 3 overall. It really does feel like the draft starts with the Patriots at number 3. Join us tonight. We're breaking down everything the Patriots are going to do. Starting with that number 3 pick. We'll see if maybe they trade back into the first round if they make a pick at 3. Maybe they trade down from the number 3 overall pick. Regardless, we'll have you covered. Whatever the Patriots do at number 3, we will break that down. And is that going to be Drake Maye? Is it time to lock it in? It certainly feels like that's the heavy favorite right now. Can I say with 100% certainty? No, because I do think desperate QB needy teams will up their offers in that moment, and then maybe Eliot Wolf considers that. But if you had to ask me right now what I think the Patriots are going to do, I do think it would be Drake Maye. All these final mock drafts, all these draft analysts, NFL reporters, they're all kind of saying the same thing. Like, the common phrase is like, I'd be surprised if it wasn't Drake Maye. Now, unlike Caleb Williams or at 1 to Chicago or Jaden Daniels at 2 to Washington, there seems to at least be that sliver of a chance that the Patriots would move down, but I would be pretty shocked at this point. Like, I do think Drake Maye is going to be the guy. Shout out PFF for that nice edit there. Look at that, man. Just the throwbacks are absolutely fantastic there. And look, he's like your franchise quarterback, and I think, beyond that, you would just wait and see if he's your day one starter, if they want to start Brissett, who knows. But I like Drake Maye a lot. I've said it consistently for a couple of months now. He's the second best QB in this draft for me. I get it. There were some inconsistent things that popped up this past year, but his receiver core was pretty bad as well. He lost his offensive coordinator, so they had to bring a new guy in, and the upside is just massive. I mean, you hear the Josh Allen, Justin Herbert comps for good reason because he's built, he's big, he's athletic, he can make all the throws. You got to be patient with him. You're going to have to coach him up, but if he can clean up, some of the lazy footwork and mechanical things that, have been inconsistent, I really, really think you could have something special here. Now let us know, Drake Maye is the pick. What would your excitement be if that was the case? Scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not at all, 10 being extraordinarily excited. I'd be close to a 10 because I do think if you can get the second best quarterback in the draft as the third QB in this draft, I don't see how you couldn't be excited about that. So let us know how you guys feel. All right, could the Patriots trade up, not from 3, but back into the first round from that number 34 overall pick? That could certainly be a possibility. Mike Reiss, ESPN Patriots reporter, says, at 34, team has explored what it could look to jump into the back half of the first round. Now, you would think if they did that, it would be for either a receiver or an offensive tackle. And color me crazy, I actually wonder if it would be an offensive tackle because the more we've gotten closer to the draft, the more it seems like a lot of these tackles are going to go early. I mean, some mocks have 10 offensive linemen going in the first round. So, in theory, you could say, oh, we'll just sit at 34 and get a tackle if we really like one. But I'm not sure you're going to get one of the even top 6 or 7 tackles if you stay at 34. Now, I would probably rather go receiver just from where the Patriots are, but you also need that guy on the left side as well. These are some guys I think that could be in play for a trade-up, if you went from 34 to late 20s, early 30s. Receivers on the left, Brian Thomas, Xavier Worthy, Adonai Mitchell, and Xavier Legette. Offensive tackles, Amarius Mims, Tyler Guyton, Jordan Morgan, Graham Barton, more of an interior guy there. If you pull that off, Eliot Wolf masterclass, I think there's questions about him just because we don't know a lot about him yet, right? This is his first crack at being a de facto GM, so we're going to see what happens here. But I do think, if you want me to throw a prediction out there, or more of a statement, if they want to get an offensive tackle that they feel like can start as a rookie, they're probably going to have to get into the first round. I don't know if that guy is going to be there at 34 based on the recent buzz. So keep that in mind as we shift to the draft tonight. More to come, but we got to tell you first about our sponsor here on Patriots Today. That is Game Time. Last-minute tickets for the lowest price guarantee. That is the motto of Game Time, and they stick to their word because that's really what they thrive in. Like, if you're someone who lives in the moment and you wake up on a Saturday and decide you want to go to a Celtics playoff game or go watch the Red Sox, and you're looking for last-minute tickets, Game Time's going to have you covered because what they do is they're going to list out or visually show you what their best offers are for that event, for that game. And a lot of the time, just hours before the event, they're going to give you flash sales because they're trying to put butts in seats and they're trying to sell those tickets. So I encourage you guys to check out Game Time. Bruins getting going as well in their playoff run. Go check it out. Download the Game Time app right now and use promo code ChatSports to get $20 off. What I also really like about Game Time is they give you the literal photo visuals, right? And what I mean by that is if you're saying, okay, here's section 400, row G, seat 27, they're going to have a still shot photo of what your vantage point is going to be in the app. And so you're like, okay, I like that view, or I don't like that one. I'm going to look for a different ticket, because there's nothing worse than getting to a stadium and realizing you hate your seat. You don't like what your vantage point is. So Game Time's got that all covered for you. Promo code ChatSports gets you $20 off when you download the app. Link is in the comments and description. Last-minute tickets for the lowest price guaranteed. Okay, why it's smart, another reason, if you were to trade into round one for one of those positions is, well, obviously you get the fifth-year option. More team control, buys you more time to extend that player if it does end up being a player you like. That's why you do see action at the end of the first round a lot. You see it a lot for premium positions like quarterback, like could a Bo Nix or someone like that tonight for a team be that player. It wouldn't shock me. But for other premium positions as well. Got to say, I mean, just from a fun standpoint, Brian Thomas, I mean, if he slides, there's been some chatter that Xavier Worthy could be the fourth receiver. If that happens and Thomas gets into their 20s, I'm pretty interested, man. I mean, the second receiver out of LSU is just under 6'4". He runs, I think, a sub 4.4 he ran this year. He's super fast. He's a vertical threat. Now, I have questions about his ability to run the full route tree, but just as a guy that can go vertical and win on the outside and in the slot, I like the positional versatility as well. Slot fades are kind of a specialty of that offense at LSU, and he ran a lot of them and beat DBs with consistency. 17 touchdowns. I mean, I don't care what offense you're playing in. That is production I like, and the Patriots need a lot more of it for their offense. Do you want the Patriots to trade up for a wide receiver or an offensive tackle tonight? Type Y for yes or type N for no. Go ahead and let us know what you guys think. All right, we'll end with this. Finally, sounds like a Christian Barmore extension is in the works. I could see that happen soon after the draft. I don't know if it would happen here today on draft day, but who knows? Maybe it will. But it does sound like that is ongoing. Mike Reiss has that as well, that active discussions are going. You saw the Lions yesterday get a couple of big deals done. They locked in Amon-Ra St. Brown and Penei Sewell. You could see the Patriots try to do the same either right before the draft or maybe shortly after. And cornerstone player, we all saw how he played last year. Those interior defensive linemen that can be disruptive are so valuable in today's NFL, and he is certainly one of them. He's improved as a pass rusher every year. He's always been a great run stopper. So want to keep this guy long term, and you want to beat other teams, before other guys potentially get extended. So get it done. It was a home run pick, and he has delivered on that selection. So keeping him in New England long term is and should be a priority. So very, very excited about that. But today is all about the draft, and if you want to have pick-by-pick reaction and analysis available, check out Chat Sports. Our main YouTube channel is youtube.com/chatsportstv. If you see this thumbnail, you're in the right place. We will break down every single pick over there. Our Chat Sports crew will. So join us for that. We'll have a full breakdown of number 3, and if there's another pick for the Patriots tonight, lock it in. It's draft day, baby.